My name is Hilton Goldstein. I'm the founder of Hilton Software. And thank you very much for coming this morning. We have some pretty exciting news, very revolutionary and very exciting. So back at Sun and Fun, we released version 5. Version 5 was significant in that it changed the whole rendering engine of the moving map. So we had split screens where we could have two completely separate moving maps. We added the pinch to zoom, but one of the most significant additions to that release was in-flight weather. We partnered with a company called Redina, and they have a small box called Sky Radar. And then what we do is import the data coming from the ADS-B box. It's pretty phenomenal. You can be flying along, get perfect NEXRAD, METARs, TAFs, winds aloft, temperatures aloft, air mets, PIREPs, NOTAMs, and it's free. It has no monthly subscription on it, and it works very, very well. So what version 6 introduces is synthetic vision. Synthetic vision is a significant addition to our product line, and we're extremely proud of it. What we did was we found a company, and we partnered with them, and we are extremely proud to be partnering with BA3. Quite frankly, I cannot say enough good things about the company. We worked long hours, we worked really hard, we put together a synthetic vision that is quite frankly unrivaled in the industry, and I don't think will be rivaled for many months or even years to come. And what makes it so unique is it's essentially just another view. So you can display sectionals and synthetic vision. You can display an IFR chart and synthetic vision. How do we do this? We take a very high resolution database of the world. We take all that database, that data from the database, and we synthesize the terrain. Not only do you see mountains, you see little tributaries, and it's absolutely phenomenal. In addition to the terrain, we show obstacles. Obstacles is a huge, huge deal. When we're speaking with pilots, obstacles comes up all the time. And not only do we display the obstacles, we actually color them. So if you go below terrain, it'll show the terrain that's above you in red. It'll show obstacles that are above you in red. In addition to the terrain and the obstacles, we also show geo-accurate runway layouts. Very important, if you're on an ILS or VOR, DME type of approach, you can essentially look through the weather and see the runway in front of you. We use GPS positioning. We have WASP GPSs, we have external Bluetooth, internal GPS. Whatever GPS you use with the device, WingX will use.
The DFC-90 all-digital attitude-based autopilot delivers significant performance and safety improvements over previous generation systems. Its innovative flight envelope protection guards against autopilot-induced stalls, and the straight and level mode provides one-button recovery from unusual attitudes for an added measure of safety. Immensely popular within the Cirrus community, the DFC-90 is now being made available for a growing list of aircraft including Piper Matrix and Mirage, Cessna 182s, and Beech Bonanzas and Barons. Fly with confidence. Fly with DFC-90.
Now, in terms of device support, the iPad is a phenomenal device, but it doesn't have everything. And so what do we support? Well, obviously the big one with synthetic vision is AHRS. Now, AHRS, you think of big, expensive, bulky type of units. This is what Level Technologies have introduced at Oshkosh. This is your electronic gyroscope. All you have to do is basically plug it in, and you get full bank and pitch. Your whole synthetic vision becomes one big attitude indicator. When you're talking about levels of safety, that is significant. That's about $700. It's almost free when you think of if you're flying in the clouds and you have an attitude indicator failure. Now, let's get one thing out the way. Obviously, this is not certified for primary navigation, so we're not suggesting that at all. But as a backup, there's really just nothing better. So I want to thank Level Technologies. They've just done a phenomenal job and working with us that closely to get this solution out for AirVenture. So thank you. Going forward, we'll be supporting other hardware devices for ADS-B, such as free flight systems and NavWorks and anyone else. The good thing is the ADS-B data stream is a well-known data stream, so if any other companies come to us and want to provide hardware, we can do that. We also support all the GPS receivers, the GNS 5870, the dual GPS, which is great. We're having a lot of success with that, and the Bad Elf plugin, as well as the internal GPS. In fact, the Sky Radar box even has its own external WASP GPS. So you can have an AHRS system running with your attitude and synthetic vision and a WASP GPS.
Welcome to the Aero-News Network, the aviation world's most comprehensive news and information resource. Real-time 24/7 online audio and video programming, where aviation has been getting updated for over a decade. Distributing over 11,000 stories, features, audio, and video programs every year. Only ANN covers aviation and aerospace with this much depth, insight, and expertise. Check us out on the web at aero-news.net.
Going forward, there are a lot of things that we can still add to the product. We're going to be adding airspaces. So imagine you're flying around in a complex airspace. You're actually going to see Class Bravo, Class Charlie, and you can kind of thread the needle through those, which is absolutely amazing for VFR pilots. Another thing we'll be looking at adding going forward is highway in the sky. You plan your route out from A to B, and just like the guys in the big aircraft do, you'll have highway in the sky. The whole terrain database is stored on the device, sectionals, IFR en routes, the full synthetic vision, everything, ARs. I mean, nothing needs to be connected to the internet to have this working. If you take all the data, not only the approach charts, the sectionals, the IFR en route, the terrain, the high resolution terrain for everything is 3 gigabytes. That's all it is. It's 3 gigabytes. So the application costs 99 cents to get the actual application. The way it works is you buy a 1-year data subscription. So $99 gets you all the sectionals, IFR en route, all the terrain, all the approach charts, airport diagrams, departure procedures, stars, pretty comprehensive moving map. In addition to that, the synthetic vision, we looked at other solutions out there, $9,000, $5,000, $3,000. Ours is $99. That's annual. $99 a year for that type of technology is, quite frankly, unheard of. We have a couple of other options too. If you want to see yourself on an approach chart, we use data from Seattle Avionics, and that's $75 a year. Seattle Avionics are the only company in the world that have FAA-certified geo-referencing data for approach charts. So we use them. The same data is used in the Aspen Avionics panel-mounted system, so it's really, really good data. So that's the breakdown. So essentially, you're getting a full synthetic vision system for $99. Okay, well, thank you very much. I appreciate you coming out on this rainy day.